Hello! I hope you can see that beautiful butterfly. Don't mind the stick. This is the best version I have of where I can put my camera. Okay, so I'm in the middle of the forest right now because I've just been feeding 3 of my friends' cats. They're on vacation and I love cats a lot. They make me very happy. That's why I got this little tattoo. But I actually got the tattoo for my cat who has passed away. And coincidentally, I buried her right here, 3 meters away from me, which is not legal. But that doesn't really matter. So I buried my cat here, and she passed away on May 8th, some years ago. Last year, on May 9th, I realized that I had forgotten the day that she passed, and I was really sad because it was the first year where I forgot her. So I packed all my stuff. A day later, I got my lunchbox, I got a little blanket and a book of mine, and I came up here, up a hill, a very steep forest hill, and I just wanted to chill beside her, maybe speak to her. But as I was walking up the hill, I saw a bigger plastic bag, and of course I'll investigate. So I checked it out, and there was a blanket inside with little paws, which kind of distraught me because I would bury my cat in a little blanket with paws. So I took a stick and I carefully opened up the blanket, and to my surprise there was a cat who looked nearly undistinguishable from what my cat looked like. She had similar spots and she was really spotted. Orange, black, white, all of it distributed quite randomly, and it looked so similar to this other cat that I had just found. So as my first instinct, I went to neighbors. I knew that their cat had died previously before that. So I asked them if it was their cat, but they said it wasn't. They had already buried her somewhere else and not left her in a bag on a hill where nearly nobody comes to. So I took it upon myself. I asked them for a little shovel, and then I buried her right here, a few meters from my other cat. So it was a very weird day because I was ready to chill and embrace my grief, and then I had to bury another corpse, which was kind of weird. And I asked myself, what are the odds that a person that owns a very similar looking cat drops her off on the hill that leads to my cat's graveyard, and the cat looks incredibly similar? I still can't really understand or believe why it happened. But my key elements from the story are that everything you lose will in some way return to you, and that grief is never ending. And maybe she wanted to show me that it doesn't have to be her passing day that I grieve for her. It can be any day that I let go again and again and again until I can handle it better. And it definitely helped me a lot to bury her twice, basically. Also to let me feel that she's not alone, that she has another cat soul spending the time with her here. It's quite a nice spot. It's really beautiful. So during her life and after passing, she as a cat has taught me a lot about my self-worth, just their casual way of putting themselves first, but also being able to acknowledge and appreciate others if you give them what they want, obviously. In the beginning, she did not really like me, and I made her like me. Over many, many years, she had to learn about my love, and that I actually mean it, and she doesn't have to be afraid of me, because she was already quite old when I got her, and she was used to other people. So it was tough for her to love me back. And now I look at my bed frame and I see little punctures from her claws when she was too old to jump up my bed, and she would pull herself up. And I promised her that I would remember what she felt like. So when I would pet her little ears, her slim face when she started to pass away and she got scrawny, all those little things that have happened years back, and I still remember them because she meant so much to me. Even though I never exchanged a word with her, eyes are enough to convey love. In hindsight, the loss was tragic, but she was always with me. I forced her to be with me when I got the tattoo anyway, but it's also an excuse for myself to just, when I get a little nervous, it's nice. And I still miss her a lot, but she taught me that no loss is forever, everything changes its form, and I can always revisit the places that I connect memories with, which in her case is just my apartment in this place, so it's quite convenient because I can also see the spot from my room. So if I look straight into the forest from my bed, I'm basically looking at this spot, which is very special to me. So she never actually left, and I think it's the same for all of us. Once we'll pass, once we're not on this earth anymore, our energies, our souls, whatever they may do, I hope they find contentment in whatever's after this, but I'm very grateful that my body will return to nothingness. A woodpecker. I'm very happy that my body will return to the soil, to nothingness. It will disintegrate into the many atoms that I am. And I actually can't wait for this peace of mind, an existence without form or consciousness. So I'm quite looking forward to that, and I'll be able to pet my cat again the way I remembered how to. I see it that way. So those are my little thoughts for today. I've been thinking about cats, about death, about coincidence, also about the sun. I haven't woken up this early in a bit, like a while, so I'm taking it in like a little flower. I'm very happy. So yeah, have a wonderful day. Enjoy your life. If you have tattoos, tell me about them. What's the story behind it? Yeah.